Okay, so if we just added a hose like I said, now you think about that, because the problem associated with vacuums, one, is they blow all that stuff back in here. But think about using a certified air cleaner as a vacuum. So see, all that stuff can't come back into the air. You know what I mean? So now, if I were to tell you guys that suction has nothing to do with cleaning, would that shock you? Yeah, it shocked me, let me tell you. Well, what they found that actually cleans is something called airflow. Where do we put your vacuum? That's okay. What cleans is something called airflow, and every single vacuum sweeper on the market today works off of airflow. And what I mean by airflow and how this dirt devil works off of airflow, the exact same amount of air that's coming in here has to be the exact same amount of air that's coming out, like we talked about, or this thing is going to blow up. It's going to pop like a balloon, okay? So if you guys can imagine these being little bitty holes in the vacuum, the little stuff in the air go right through, but the big stuff lodge up against the holes in the filter, and they won't allow the air to pass through freely. So if there's not as much air coming out, there can't possibly be as much air going in. And Kinsey, that's what happens when you're across the stream about 10 times. You can't pick it up. Finally, you have to bend down and pick it up. You've lost your airflow. Okay. So the difference between airflow and suction is pretty simple. This, of course, is suction. And if we got plenty of suction, but if we were to look suction up in the mixing area, it's defined as a vacuum, and a vacuum is defined as a space of dead air. So in other words, the air inside this hose isn't moving. Okay, now this, on the other hand, is airflow. Stick your finger inside there. Okay, you feel that? That's great, Jim. Okay, you guys said you're competitive. So look, who has faster hands? You do, for sure? Okay, all right. All right, we're going to find out. You agree with that, Roman? Yeah. All right, hold your hand out like this. Are you both right-handed? Okay, you get the right hand, Kenzie. Okay, now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go down over it, and the air is going to come in and grab it without touching it. Okay, now don't cheat. Kenzie, flatten out your hand for me. No cheating. Okay? See, I see you start to curve your hand up already. Okay, you gotta wait till it starts moving. Wait till it starts moving. Kenzie. You almost did it. Okay. Okay. So he's no faster than you, right? Okay, now that's how airflow works. Okay, you don't actually have to touch something in order for airflow to work. It'll just come down and grab it. Okay? So okay, so I'm going to show you guys how suction works. And we've got to actually seal that air off in order to create a suction or a vacuum. I'm going to stick this down inside there. Where is it? Okay, we'll stick it out with that inside there. Did it a little too soon. We'll stick that down inside there. And Kinsey, if you do me a favor, hang on to this, put your hand over it, don't let any air in there, okay? You feel that suction on your hand? We have plenty of suction. If suction is what clean, where would that little piece of cloth be? Yeah, it should be in the water, right? Now, no peeking, okay? If you look back, start all over from how many Jimmy. And I didn't tell my wife I was going to be staying the night. Yeah. Couldn't even bring sleep a bag or nothing. Yeah. Okay. Hang on just a second. All right, let's go ahead and see where it's at. Does that shock you?
Yes.
You felt all that suction? Look at your hand. Look at that, Roman. Had lots of suction, okay? But that cloth didn't move, okay? So the fact is that you can have all the suction in the world you want. You can stick it to the wall, pick up all the bowling balls, whatever you want to do. But the air inside the hose isn't moving. So if it's not moving, it's not going to move a piece of string, a piece of dirt. You know, it doesn't matter how much suction you have. But once you add a little bit of airflow to it. Now, I want to show you guys why the vacuum sweeper industry doesn't want you to know about airflow. Okay? Because if we ever really thought about a vacuum sweeper, how it worked, we'd never mind it. Okay? So I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to make the ring go into a miniature vacuum. Put this cloth right inside here. These are going to be our filters, and that's going to be our container that our stuff goes in. And then we're going to have this as our nose, or what goes back in the air past the bag that, or the filter that we've got to end up reading. Because if we don't, you know, I mean, I don't think you hold your breath the whole time you vacuum. You probably can't. So then this is going to represent that little mini string that we run over several times and we can't pick it up. Okay, we finally got to bend down and pick it up. So Roman, if you'll do me a favor, just kind of hold on to it by the corner there, kind of tight. Now, since we have a nice, fresh, clean filter inside our vacuum, we have plenty of airflow. So let's take the fingers inside there. Feel that? Now, let's see how fast we can pick up that string. Okay, let it go just one time. Okay, so it'll definitely go in there. We'll pick it up. Okay. Now the other thing that we have is we have plenty of suction. Okay. Now we're going to start cleaning a little bit where your feet are, Kenzie. Now who normally sits here? Okay, well, we better not go there then. Where does Roman sit? We need to go where he sits. We don't want to blame any of this on you. See, what happens with a vacuum sweeper, the more that you clean with a vacuum sweeper, the more that the filter gets clogged. Okay? So if you would stick your fingers back inside there, we lost quite a bit of that airflow. We still have some out here. Let's see how fast we can pick up that string. Well, see, it won't go in there anymore because we've lost so much of that airflow. Okay. Now the amazing thing is, what shocks a lot of people is we still have just as much suction as what we had before. That's crazy. Okay. And well, a lot of people think, well, my container's full. That's why I can't pick anything up anymore. But as you can see, it's not full. It's just clogged, and no air can now pass through that filter. If you want to separate that, Roman, you can actually see both. I mean the cloths there. There's stuff. See the little stuff there. That's crazy.
That's gross.
I don't normally have people touch it. So does that gross you out a little bit?
It's in my floor.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another nice, fresh, clean filter inside there. And since we have another nice filter, see if we have airflow again. Got plenty of airflow, right? Let's see how fast, and don't let it go this time, Ron. Just make sure it would definitely go all the way. Okay. And of course we got suction. Okay. Now, in y'all's determination, what do you feel like suction does at this point? Yeah. Because if it cleans, if it just picks something up, of course it picks that string up since we had plenty of it. Kenzie, when's the last time somebody vacuumed your teeth? It's usually Roman,
Yeah.
You the one that does normally all the cleaning?
Because it's fair share.
Oh, does it? Well, good. Well, you're blessed.
I am.
Oh, it doesn't help out too much. Okay. So after we clean a little bit again, you can stick your fingers back inside there. We lost quite a bit of that airflow again. Let's see how fast we can pick up that string down. Let it go. Okay. It won't go in there anymore, but again, we still have suction. So I want to ask you guys, would you now say that it's airflow or suction that cleans? There's got to be airflow there. And you can also see where any vacuum sweeper, no matter what kind it is, it's always going to lose its airflow and stop cleaning. Yeah, it's just a fault in the design of a vacuum, you know. Vacuum sweepers have to do two things. They all have to clog, you know, and not let and lose its airflow so it doesn't clean anymore, it doesn't pick up that little string anymore. And they all have to blow that stuff back into the air. You know, is that pretty shocking, Kenzie?
Yes. I'm looking at his face.
Pretty shocking, people. Okay. So you guys would agree that once we lose the airflow with the vacuum sweeper, we're just not cleaning anymore, right? Yeah. Okay. See, all vacuum sweepers, like I said, got to do two things. They all have to clog and lose their airflow, and they all have to blow the stuff back in the air. And let's say that we tried to fix the problem. It's just a fault in the design. It doesn't matter what you have on that as far as the sticker, whether it says Dirt Devil, Kirby, Kenmore, Eureka, Electrolux. It doesn't really make any difference what it says. They all have to do those two things. They have to blow the stuff back in the air, and they have to clog and quick clean. Okay? So let's say that we tried to fix one of those problems. Let's say that we tried to fix the problem of the clogging and quitting, stopping cleaning, and we made the hose in the filter really, really big. What would happen then? Yeah. Somebody's going to get their eyes shot out with some gravel or something, right? Okay. So we couldn't really do that. So let's say that we tried to fix the problem of the stuff coming back into the air, and we made the holes in the filter really teeny tiny. What would happen then? Yeah, it loses its airflow even faster. Is this pretty shocking, Kinsey? Now, Kinsey, I want you to know that this stuff is not here because you don't try hard getting rid of it. It's just here because your present cleaning tools won't allow you to get it. Like I said, that vacuum is always going to clog and lose its airflow and stop cleaning no matter what you do. And we just do this 5 to 7 times, So we'll just do it one more time. Like I said, we just do it 5 to 7 times. But I think you guys kind of understand that, once you lose that airflow, there's just no way you can clean anymore,
It's on the same spot too.
Yeah. That shocks a lot of people. Look at that. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little better. Okay. Now, you guys remember what this was?
The nose?
Yeah, this is the stuff that comes back into the air past the filter that we got to breathe. Okay? And that's just in that little tiny spot. Okay? And you guys seen what happened when I turned this vacuum sweeper on just for a second, Kinsey? Can you imagine what the air in your home looks like after you vacuum the whole house? It wouldn't be so bad if it's just dust, but it's the 5 million germs that they will pull the vacuum sweeper there. That's the stuff that we're talking about, We've got to admit that inside here is the filthiest place in our home. So I don't know about you guys, but I stepped in and on a lot of things I don't even want to talk about. Public restrooms, pumping gas, that kind of stuff, And God has a way of telling us when things have gone bad, like if milk's gone bad or eggs gone bad, meat's gone bad. We know it, That's God's way of telling us to stay away from it. It's not healthy. Okay, that's exactly what we smell inside of a vacuum sweeper. And what we do unknowingly is we end up circulating our breathing air through the filthiest place in our home back up into the air for us and our families to breathe and then wonder why we're sick. That's crazy. Okay. Now, Kinsey, basically, I'm telling you that that your vacuum sweeper doesn't work. Okay. And not just the Dirt Devil, but it's any vacuum sweeper on the market today. Okay? Well, I'm going to show you how a vacuum sweeper deceives us. Okay? Now, because I'm telling you it doesn't work, but it looks clean.
Yeah.
You can tell where you went over it, carpet fluffy, those kind of things. So don't get mad at me. Okay? I'm going to get this back up, I promise. Okay? But we're going to pretend that Roman has tracked in some dirt. I know it's never happened before, that's why we're just pretending, okay? Has that ever happened before?
Probably in dirt.
I don't think so. Can you see that okay, Kenny?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. So, now we can't do any cleaning without our little string. We've got to have it. So I'm going to show you how a vacuum tricks us. If you'll keep your eye on that spot there, and just let me know when it gets clean, okay? Is it clean? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay, then we go on that little bitty string, and it won't pick it up. But it got all that dirt. You know where'd all the dirt go?
Or for airplane.
Yeah, I'd say we lost our airflow.
Get out.
Well, okay.
Rub it down the
That's
carpet.
right, I just rubbed it down in the carpet, and if you didn't know that it was unplugged, you would have assumed that we picked that up, you know? And somehow our mind tricks us, you know, that's how a vacuum sweeper deceives us, but our mind tricks us because we put the vacuum sweeper back in the closet and we think, man, we got a good vacuum sweeper. It just won't pick up those little strings, but it'll get that down deep dirt and grit. Not possible, is it? Okay. And have you guys ever been present when old carpet's been ripped up before? No? You ever seen that, Ryan? It looks like a sand pit, Kenzie. It is gross. And if a vacuum sweeper was doing its job, that stuff wouldn't be there. Okay? Now the difference between the Rainbow and an ordinary vacuum sweeper, you'll stick your fingers in there now. If you guys, like you said, once we lose the airflow, we're not cleaning anymore. So I'm going to clean that spot up, okay? You can clean that string up. We're going to clean this spot really good here. And we lost that airflow yet. Okay, we're just going to keep cleaning here. How about now? Kenzie, I'm going to go ahead and clean until the Rainbow loses its airflow.
Let's go on the roof.
So you guys get the point. The Rainbow's never going to lose its airflow. Okay? Now you guys know. So Kenzie, you can rest assured that when you're using the Rainbow, that it's going to continuously clean the whole time that you're cleaning with it. How would that make you feel?
A lot better.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Now you guys know that just about every vacuum sweeper on the market has attachments to clean the outside of your cushions. Have you ever seen anything clean the inside of your cushions? Okay. Well, if I could, can I use that cushion back there behind you, Kenzie? If you don't mind, just put it in this bag here for me. You didn't need that anymore, did you? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take all of the dirty air, any dust mites, feces, dead skin, that type of stuff, out of this cushion. And this is really good to do to the kids' pillows. You know, that way you get all the allergies and stuff out of them. That's pretty great. Can you see why that's my favorite part of the demo? I love to see people's face. So we're just taking all that stuff out of the cushion, and what I like to do, I like to put nice, fresh, clean air back into it. Okay. Now, Kitty, what was your favorite fragrance that we used? Lemon? Okay. Brother, would you mind holding on to that for me, please? Thank you. All right, and take that thing out there, see if you think it feels a little more fluffy and a little cleaner. Now, of course, we would usually clean the outside first, but smell that thing. Smell good? Smell like some lemons?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, it's pretty fluffy. You got it perfect now.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how many times they
Okay. Now, Kenzie, if you would, I need you to come and help me out if you would, please, okay?